We are here in the great Chief Maiquetía, which is a beauty. It is all art, aesthetics and beauty, inspiration, indigenous inspiration. It's all indigenous inspiration. In that process, ancestral process of our indigenous groups, and I have many guests here. We're in La Guaira inaugurating this hotel and taking advantage of the space to have the Nicolas Maduro of this Monday 22nd of September. Winston Vanille's birthdays, and applause to him. Greetings and blessings to him and his family. We have here a complete the people, the legitimate political power, and the armed forces of Venezuela, because we have lived, as you saw in the pictures, very historical times that have never happened before, of glory, of a people that is proud. Our people, we are proud of the past, the libertarian past of our grandparents and grandmothers and grandfathers that made an army, the most powerful army that has ever existed on this Americas, the army of Bolivar, of Sucre, the two giants of Americas that complemented each other in that historical time, that amazed the world, that still amazes humanity. They couldn't cover that history, and the history came back. They have come back. The heroes have come back. The libertarians, men and women, have come back, and they have turned into people that are currently under threats, and it's turning into a more rebellious group. That's how these people are. I don't know if the rest of the world is, but here, the more they threaten us, as I said it in other words, I won't repeat them, but I said it before and said it is. On Saturday, it was a wonderful day. Saturday, 20th of September, we should not forget. It's an iconic day because the guardos and militaries, the professionals, the officials, the soldiers, men and women, they came out of all the military units in their tanks, in their trucks, in their vehicles, and they took all of the guns, all the weapons, collective and individuals, to the countryside, to the neighborhoods, to the communities, in all of the national territory, to fuse themselves with the people and give a training to people who want peace, but peace with sovereignty. Peace with dignity, peace with freedom, peace with equality, the peace of the people, not the peace of the empires. Those are two very different kinds of peace. So it's been fabulous, and we have two women here, and I'm going to start with the women. Two leaders, Lady Francis Caro Cordero, from the Hugo Chavez community, where I was on Thursday. Ladies is the spokesperson of the 700,000 communal council, and we also have America Altagracia Rosa de los Santos, which looks like the name of one of Garcia Marquez's novels, or Brazilian novel, from a great writer in Portuguese. When I greeted her before, I asked, is that last name Portuguese? And she said, no, it's Dominican. My greetings to the Dominican people who are firmly with the Bolivarian Revolution of the 21st century. Well, ladies and American, here, let's talk about how was the day of the of how last Saturday we had the people go to the military units. Now we have the military units go to the people. Well, good night, my commander and president. The days were splendid. It was an experience that we had never lived before, precisely because we saw the military. In the past, we saw them as far away from the people. And now we are more together than ever because we have the same ideas of defending the homeland, the Bolivarian ideas. It was a very beautiful experience, very gratifying and educational because firstly we have been doing process, listening to the calling that you made to enlist, for the people to enlist, and it was the first thing that we did for 2 consecutive weekends. We had 2 weeks doing the enlistment and the re-enlistment of all of the comrades to precisely organize ourselves in the defense of the homeland. Then on the second process, it was when the people went to the military units to receive that preparation with the guns and the weapons. It was very impressive because they went to the shooting ranges. We have 36 which were habilitated for people to learn how the arm system work, and now the military units and the communities, they went to the trenches of the people, and that was something that years ago we wouldn't have imagined, that the military from such a humble way will teach the people how to defend themselves, how to use the weapons to defend their territories. That formation, that compromise that the people has of enlisting themselves to the Bolivarian militias by your instruction, it makes us go together in that perfect fusion of the people with the military. And with all of this, the police, the perfect fusion has come to reality through that mandate that you gave us. We are currently in that process of formation to defend the sovereignty. When one is in peace, in times of peace, one prepares itself for the war that we hope never comes, but still one has to be prepared to defeat the enemy in that situation. Now we have Maria Altagracia de los Campos. You have here the military bosses, the generals, the major general. They are all young people. They are all men of the people. You lived something on Saturday that was when the military units went to Catelamar, your community, talk to them. What did you live? What can you comment to them so they can learn from you and your experiences? Before everything, good night, my esteemed President and authorities here and armed forces, National Bolivarian Armed Forces. Well, the experience of Saturday was very satisfactory. I speak for my communal territory where we deployed and we were in a military situation that was very beautiful, together with the popular power and the police forces. We had an encounter that was wonderful with the fishermen, the cognac, together with our governor and our mayor and legislators and councils who were activated that Saturday. The popular power attended the calling that you indicated, President Nicolas, together with the armed forces, so we could have a free and sovereign homeland, just and take those shackles that are currently they want to put on us, the empires want to put on us. So the experience of us, the communers, is to defend our territories, even if it's with our lives, because we, in every trench, in every alley, in every house, we have to have it checked territorially and know where are we going, how are we going, and with who are we going, President. It's the moment for us to have nerves of steel and a lot of courage and zero fear, because we will be victorious. I assure you of that. There's a Mexican song. It was a song of fire of the Mexican people, even though it was composed by an Argentinian, and when the coup d'etat against the Venezuelan president on 28th of June in 2009, it turned itself into the resistance song, and it was impressive of millions of Hondurans who were on the street for over 700 days by thousands, and they had the most admirable resistance. It was not a revolution of colors that where they manipulate people through TikTok, Instagram. It was a popular revolution in the street, and the people took that song, very popular in Mexico, that says they're scared of us because we don't have any fear. I posted it yesterday in our social media. The song says they're scared of us.
Porque no tenemos miedo, nos tienen miedo porque no tenemos miedo, nos tienen miedo porque no tenemos miedo, nos tienen miedo porque no tenemos miedo, nos tienen miedo.